on with a smile on my face. More like a smirk, I think. One of those sort of wry smiles, you know, that nod, wink, wink type things, as if to say, something doesn't quite fit here in this world that we live in, right? And I found out that after years and years and years of trying to adjust the external environment, it was me that didn't fit in. That I am responsible for realigning myself. What with? No, not with the philosophies and the morals of this mad 3D realm, but to let go and allow myself to be realigned with my primary golden template. God. I hope everybody's doing alright, because, you know, I am definitely cracking up more and more, and in a way seeing in a sort of a different perspective, or turning the other cheek to see a different picture, right? I think it's a good thing to be a cracked pot, because I think once the external layers or the epigenetic shroud is dissolved by the influx of light, which is basically a cleansing energy, right, then we can understand and feel our way through, not think, feel our way through this mad bonkers world, or the one that I'm living in. What do you think about that then? Fear, an evil and corroding thread. The fabric of our existence is shot through with it. And what does that mean? It means basically that the majority of us are living off old programs and exe files that are fear conditioned. And that's what's got to go. And how do we let that go? We get in touch with our heart of hearts and we say, please show me. Higher intelligence, higher power, innate intelligence, deep resourcefulness, please guide me through intuition and inspiration, and give me the information that I need to take action on in order to release and free me from these bonds of slavery. Oh, God. I've already come for a run. Yeah, realignment in physical, emotional, mental and spiritual or energetic realignment. Realigned with our essential nature to live in essential nature. Extrinsic and intrinsic rebalancing and realignment. Because what are sinners? Sinners are, from the Greek by all means. Apparently sin just simply means to miss the target or to be out of alignment. And more I'm seeing it. I don't know about you, but when I go to the supermarket, you know, for groceries et al., I can't go anywhere near the detergent aisle, because what happens is I smell it a mile off, my throat closes, and then my nose starts to pour, right? Almost as if it's an internal indication of, son, this ain't good for you, but breathing this stuff in. And you know, there's another funny thing is, sometimes when I go out in the day and there's all those lines in the sky, I get the same feeling. And I think to myself sometimes, are we being poisoned on purpose? Is our water being poisoned? Is our food being poisoned? Are we suffering from radiation toxicity in this toxic world? What would be the purpose of that? Surely, there aren't some sort of authorities, right, that are trying to keep us weak and subservient and submissive in order that we can't think for ourselves, in order that we can't move out of knowledge and reconnect with our intuitive intelligence in order to see more clearly and to take actions to create a new world and to withdraw energy from those old establishments. I never know. So how do we overcome it? Well, the joy of living is our theme. I feel that we all have within us, at the primary level, right, a soul's purpose, you know, directly linked to our individual skills, talents, assets, and attributes. And when we work to those, it brings us joy because it's natural for us, it's effortless, and also not only does it make us feel good, but in a sort of secondary way, it seems to help other people. Maybe the idea is to get out of the way, to disconnect from our ego self, right? I'm not talking about destroying the ego. One of my friends has put some stuff up about ego. You can't destroy anything, that's harmful. But maybe to allow ourselves to be released from those fear and arrogant conditioned responses that have basically kept us locked in prison. Shanine, that's good. I really shouldn't be. It depends what you're comparing the shouldn't to. How do you know you shouldn't be? As they say, don't compare. If you compare, you'll find yourself somebody who's better than you or somebody who's not so good at you, so you're still in the good old trap. Right? Yeah. Julie, hello Julie, I hope you're well. Finn, I love you too, Finn, my darling boy. Right, you know how special you are to Uncle Joe or Dr. Joe, so sending you lots and lots of love. So yeah, I'm in this position of letting go to find out what I just need to flush away or allow it to be flushed away. And one of that's my physical alignment. You know, I've been doing loads of stretching and stuff because I was born 6 weeks early, 4 pounds, in respiratory distress by all accounts, with scoliosis and congenital hip dysplasia. So basically, I've been physically deformed, which then led to a lack of sort of self-worth or feeling strong, which led to emotional insecurity. So not only was I sort of physically handicapped, but also emotionally crippled. Nothing's changed from a very early age. So it's almost as if I'm being guided backwards to realign what was out of alignment, and also to understand why I took all those actions to defend myself all through my life. You know, so you live and learn, don't you? So what's it all about? I think in the end it's not about making loads of money, although that would be nice, obviously. But it's about finding a peace within yourself in all circumstances. Look, here's the mob. Hundreds of them, hundreds. Right? The crows. Like Brandon Lee and the Crow. Crows, ravens, jackdaws, and Denmark, whatever that means. Anna, hello Anna. Wendy, hello Wendy. Annie Bongo, hello Annie Bongo. So yeah, that's what I'm up to. You're like, I don't know. You know, I just get up and wonder, and what's one going to present itself today? As my friend Elsa would say, given a new project every day to make the best of it, really. Look at this lot here. Here's the yin and the yang. It's a seagull and a crow having a chat with one another. Isn't that marvellous? Look at them. I don't know whether you can see that there, but... So I better go and warm up and do a bit of stretching, but yeah, and I've had a snotty nose for a few weeks now, a bit of a chesty thing going on and a sore throat. But I see that again as part of a cleansing process, really. So I do feel a little bit revitalised in comparison to how I have been feeling. Am I positive and chipper all the time? Nope. What do I do when I don't feel good? Just sit and sort of try and feel into if any actions need to be taken. And sometimes you just need to sit with the disturbance and it almost dissolves itself. So there you go. He's pressed emojis. Sorry. Why is it like a devil emoji or something like that? Or I hope it's not one of those one finger things by itself or two fingers, because I'll be down there to sort him out. So on that note, do you know, let me just stop for a second. Look at that, the weeping willow. You just like feel as though it's like a creature itself, don't you? Well, I do anyway. And there's that other one there. It's bloody great here, really good. Anyway, as I keep saying, on that note, because it's really all about tones, isn't it? Notes, keys, frequencies. It's just let go and allow whatever frequency wants to get hold of you, and try and pay attention to what it's trying to say. So I'm going. Lots and lots and lots of love to all of you. I hope wherever you are, you have a fantastic day. And if not, just let go, tune into your heart and say, excuse me, you in there. Right, give us a clue on how to find the joy of living. Bye-bye.